Okay, part two of percussion buffalo rifle. Um, Part one we got cut off here a little bit, so I'm going to try again on projectiles for muzzle-loading rifles. What I said before on the last video, this bullet here is not 44 caliber. This is 40 caliber. Groove diameter is .410, and this is for my match rifle. If you notice, it's got a taper on the base of the bullet, and here's the patch that I use. It's got a Teflon coating on one side, and that goes toward the barrel. As you can see, this patch will fit in the center of this, like so, and you put that in the center, which is not there because I'm trying to do this one-handed. But you can center up on that patch, and then using this tool here, which is a modified ball starter, you notice it's got a conical cut on it, 60-degree taper, which is what the tip of this bullet has. And there's a guide here, and notice the index mark, and then here we have a button for an index mark, so that you're always putting the bullet in the same orientation when you're loading. And this just fits in here like so. And when you push this down and in, patch fits real tight. Now this is for my other rifle. It's not for this gun. So obviously it's a little bit loose, and it should be a nice snug fit. But that's how you get the bullet started in when you're using a guide starter. False muzzle has pins and a separate piece of barrel that's been cut off, and the rifling has to completely, totally match up. And on this particular barrel, that didn't happen, so I had to shorten the barrel just a bit and recrown it. So this was originally a 34-inch barrel, I believe. Now it's just 32. At any rate, again, this match bullet could be used for hunting. I mean, I've killed deer with it before in my 40 caliber rifle that I have. However, it's slow to load, and so I was thinking of actually custom ordering a bullet mold, something like a hollow base bullet, something similar to a mini ball, but of a length that would work for this barrel, which is again, it's 44 caliber. It is a 1 in 18 twist, and with my ballistic calculator, I figured that the bullet needs to be about 1.35 inches long. That's the maximum length to get good stability, and that should be somewhere between 450 and 500 grains. I don't know exactly what it would weigh. If it's a hollow base bullet and it's sized to go easily down the barrel, just like they did in the Civil War 54 and 58 caliber barrels, then all you got to do is put a little bullet lube around the outside of the bullet and thumb it in to the muzzle and just push it home. And when you fire the black powder off, the impact of the powder on the base of the bullet will obturate that bullet and force the base of the bullet to expand and take the rifling, so it will spin as it goes out the barrel. Like I said earlier, with this mold here, this 417, you could go, and it doesn't have to be 417, you could go up to 421, I think, if you want a little tighter fit. But you can find old molds that are generally of that size, between 417 and 421 or 422. It's just and 420 is probably optimal, but I've been using this 417 for so many years, and it shoots just fine. It's actually quite accurate and easy to load. This small mold here is easy to heat up and easy to cast with. So that's what I've been using. And I'll probably cast a bunch of balls of this for my uncle. Probably cast a couple hundred, and then he'll have them for however long. And he can just instead of these pre-cut ones here like this, like you'd use with the guide starter, you can just use a strip, start the ball with a regular ball starter, and then take a patch knife and cut it off, and then push it home with a ramrod or a range rod. Personally, I prefer a range rod on rifles. Anyway, considering what's been talked about so far, I think that's what I'm going to do, is just spend the money for him and order a custom mold. And it'll probably take a month or two for that to get to me, but should be worth it. Like I said, he wants to go up to the panhandle in between Texas and Oklahoma and go kill him a buffalo. And I'm sure he could take it elk hunting or whatever he wanted to in those states where this size caliber is allowed. If y'all have comments or questions, go right ahead. I try to answer all of them. If you find the content of the previous video and this one, go ahead and like and subscribe. That would be helpful. If you think someone else could benefit from these videos, then by all means share them. And thank you very much for watching, and have a great day.